Let's gear up and watch a crazy mobile final that is happening right now between Neopon, Suis and Jamon.
Long 58 days since the first round of this competition began in the journey to represent Arsenal Football Club at the eFootball World Finals 2026. We're about to find out who will be representing them, who will be wearing the red shirts at the World Finals this year. Holding the mobile phone here on the mobile platform, it is Neopon Suis in the home strip against Jamon in the away strip. Barry, these two have been definitely our two best in the group stages today.
I agree. I think it's the final that people probably expected, and probably I think that both guys have deserved to be here as well. I do feel that just as we're opening up this, you can see the change. There is no change from Jamon. He looks to be playing the five at the back, so he's sticking to that, which I do rate the confidence. But if he concedes early doors as he could here,
double touch into the strike, Eze will latch onto it. It's Neopon turning the screw here early on. That was a beautiful super cancel. Controlled strike came afterwards. That's the type of pace that Neopon's playing at today.
There's Kai Havertz again. It's a lovely little staggered shot. It's a great save. But that's the worrying sign again. I mean, I have to question if Jxmxrn loses this. Is the five at the back suiting him as much against Neopon? Against other opponents, yes. We've seen him qualify for the final here today. It suited him be defensively, compact at the back with this Arsenal squad. But Neopon doesn't seem to mind the five at the back. As you just see here, go full blue. He doesn't want to be caught in the counter-attack here, which Jxmxrn is hoping to do a bit more of today.
The corner comes to nothing, but this is Jamon's third time at a club event finals. Made the grand final at Old Trafford, aged just 14 last year. And a couple of weeks ago was in Barcelona to try and represent the Catalan club. Was out in the group stages that time around. Here he is for the Gunners, again in a grand final, this time against Neopon, who himself has represented a professional club before. Here's Jamon though, Ebereche Eze into the box, trying to find Jesus far side. That is a beautiful find, and it's Jamon into the lead.
It's exactly what he would have wanted. You can see here in the replay, for people watching at home, the viewers, just watch the fake shot into a super cancel and then the cross with the low pass. But it is that man that you highlighted, Eze, with the assist. It's a brilliant goal, just the start that Jamon wanted. He's playing on the front foot now. That is a brilliant opening from him. There's the fake shot, and he just waits for the physicality to come in. Simple finish in the end, Harry.
And for the first time here at the club finals, we've seen Neopon go behind. Confirmation, latest goal scored by the 15-year-old from Thailand, Jamon, who, might I remind you, is facing the player who eliminated his brother in the previous round, Chomkata. So perhaps this is a bit personal for Jamon.
Oh, what a tackle.
Strong challenge indeed. Half an hour gone here in the final, and Jamon, he scores first, and well, it's Havertz, the player you highlighted, Barry, that has gone in there, and it's Eze. Oh, it's 2-0. It is 2-0 to Jamon.
It's that Showtime Eze again. That celebration. He's justifying your selection, Harry. In fairness, Declan Rice is saying, come on, we're still in this. I like the confidence, Declan Rice, but that is an unbelievable second goal for Jamon. It's beautiful passing. The finish is unreal as well at the near post. Looks simple, but What a goal, Harry. What a start to Jamon in this first half.
It is the dream start for Jamon.
And this is dangerous now because Neopon is playing that 3 at the back versus the 5 at the back. Jamon is in dreamland here with 5 defenders and 2-0 up. This is why he's playing that tactic. This is why he's been so deep and defensive, because he's feeling like he can score against Neopon's 3 at the back, which he has done twice now.
Well, Neopon with some good possession here, trying to see what he can do. That one though, not working out for him. Eze with the back heel, it's a 1-2 over the top. Eze's running things here in the final. And Saliba, scoop tackle, nicely done, and needed to be done by Neopon. Half-time rapidly approaching. Neopon needs to turn up the gears here. Eze into the box, control strike. Can't quite beat the first man. Will find Jesus though, it's 2-1. Signs of life from Neopon. Now Yuki. It is almost midnight in Japan at the moment. But he has clawed one back here just before half-time.
But they've made us wait for a real end-to-end classic game, and this is shaping up to be that. 2 guys at the top of their range, talent-wise, the peak of their powers. Again, it's a simple finish, but it's the build-up. Bit unlucky to go through the legs there of the centre-back, but Neopon needed that, I think, before half-time, didn't he, Harry? Yeah. He needed that little, entry point into getting back into this game. It's shaping up beautifully.
Might be one last chance of the half here. Eze skipped past Declan Rice and stood up across, but too close to David Raya, and I think that will bring the end to proceedings here in the first half of the grand finals. It's advantage to Jamon, who in his 3rd club event finals is looking like about 45 minutes or so away from securing his place at the World Finals, which would be some achievement at just 15 years old.
Yeah, he's in the driving seat at the moment. Just keep doing what he's doing, keep being patient, maybe try and get another goal. It's in his own hands now.
It is indeed.
I've seen enough of Neopon in this match already though against Jamon. He does have enough to get back into this game and score even another 2 goals, I think, but he's going to have to do it fairly quick.
Of course, we've kicked off the second half. It will be Neopon trailing in the home strip, attacking the left side of the screen. For Jamon in possession now. Look at the space in front of the back 4. So difficult to tell with Neopon if it is truly a back 4, if it's a back 5, if the wingers are coming back. I think that's been a struggle most of the players have had to deal with here today. That's good pressing, good pressure by Jamon. And again by Saliba. Jesus. Havertz on the turn, he's turned his man completely, and it's 2-2!
There's the comeback. What a goal again, it's Kai Havertz, a sharp finish, a nice finish. I think Jamon was out of possession there, out of position, wasn't he, with trying to be as aggressive, but we've got game on here now. This has been an unbelievable final so far in the mobile. Neopon and Jamon. Lovely ball through, Eze gets a touch. It's a lovely turn, it's a brilliant turn. Almost like a ballerina dancer out there with that turn for a man his size. But the finish taken on away from him. He's been a real standout striker today for both squads and both players.
I think everyone in the stadium, me included, was expecting Havertz there to turn inside, and that's exactly what Jamon thought as well. But the wherewithal from Neopon to think, actually I have equally enough space on the outside. That was a really nice turn from him, and it's the reason now we're seeing this final half an hour in the game be tied to a piece.
Yeah, and you look at the setups there. I mean, Jamoran's 5 at the back. It is slightly modified that he is chasing. You saw Saliba up there, like pressing. He was nearly up with the strikers pressing. That did come back to bite him there. Versus the 3 at the back with Neopon squad that you're seeing there. That's really a modified. I mean, he nearly has 5 attackers up there. If you look at that setup, obviously the two centre midfielders, or the DMF and the CMF. Look how narrow he is as well. But Neopon is, you said it, Harry, it's kind of hard to track how he's set up. He seems to be manually moving his players quite a lot as well. So, yeah, I mean, this is perfectly tied up. I mean, you're seeing these two players, the skill level that these guys have is really top draw.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 9,
2-2.
Gabriel Jesus. Coming on the field,
down.
number 14, Madueke.
It's complete, but hasn't survived all that Jamon can bring to us here in this final.
Mikel Merino. Substitution in progress.
Can't afford to give too many passes away if you're either man so far. Here's Mikel Merino, recently introduced for Neopon. Just caught dashing a little bit too much there. The heavy touch gives the ball away, and speaking of, there'll be another chance here for Neopon to break the lines, but it's Declan Rice again stepping up. Odegaard here for Jamon, into the feet of Moreno. Gyökeres! Jamon back in front! Can you believe it?
What a goal, what a turnaround again. This is just swinging from one end of the pitch to the next. Both players, it's very hard to call it at the moment. That all starts with Declan Rice's interception, and it's patient play out wide. This pass here is killer. Beautiful ball in, beautiful touch, and a finish. Doesn't even drop at his foot, it's just a first time shot. Bottom corner, bang. That's what your strikers are there for. Set up by Moreno. I think it's that substitute that came on, Harry. I'm not too sure. I think so.
Both substitutes, I believe.
Yeah, both of them, yeah.
Both men freshly introduced just moments ago. And now, with just over 10 minutes left, plus stoppages, Jamon is back in the front foot. Saliba needs to be careful.
It's the cruncher there. That's going to leave a bruise. There's no love lost here. Doesn't matter what day it is. But he's right. Tactically, he has to do that and reset his shape. Get back to that 5 at the back, nearly 6 at the back here.
Oh, Gyökeres and Moreno trying to do exactly what they did up the other end against him. And what a story this would be for Jamon. Qualified to 2 club events before this, and on the third time of asking is moments away before I curse him from qualifying for the World Finals at his second attempt this year.
For the first time ever, Neopon has had to change what he's doing and go a little bit more aggressive.
This could be last chance.
Yeah, it is last chance. I mean, this is last chance now, right here.
Has to go forward, has to make some magic happen. There are plenty of red shirts to join this attack, but the ball must go forward. We will get this last attack, will we? Gyökeres shielding the ball nicely. That tackle is worthy of winning the entire thing. And I believe I'm right in saying Jamon has done enough. At his 3rd club event finals, the 15-year-old will be heading to the Konami World Finals. Jamon wins 3-2 and will represent Arsenal Football Club at the World Finals this summer. Congratulations, Jamon. What
and a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking.
This has been his best performance today. Yes, he made mistakes. Yes, he could have scored another goal there at the end. But I think that is a serious performance and a serious turnaround. I mean, especially when he gets pegged back to then go on and score another goal to win it. And look at the stats there. I mean, the successful passes. I do feel for Neopon. I do feel that it's very, very difficult to beat an opponent twice because you can kind of adjust to what the opponent has done to beat you in the first place, and that's what Jamon did. But this is a scary proposition, Harry. The fact that he's 15 years old and he's now going to his first ever World Finals after, going to be representing Arsenal. And I mean, the squad he has as well, that team really seems to suit him. What a performance. And he's finally made the breakthrough.
He's finally done it. And let me tell you, I remember seeing this young man at Old Trafford in 2025 when he made it all the way to the final at 14 years of age. We're thinking, this guy's going to be a prodigy. He's going to be the next big thing. fell in the final on that day to Goo Games, and then seeing him in Barcelona a couple of weeks ago, being knocked out in the group stages, you're just thinking, when is the breakthrough? When's he going to take that next step? It comes just a couple of weeks later here for Arsenal Football Club. Jamon overturns the scoreline on Neopon in the final. And remember, when they met in mobile match number 4, it was Neopon winning 3-2. So the presence of mind for Jamon will definitely feel good on 2 different levels, not only reversing the scoreline, but also getting some vengeance for his brother in the previous round.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that Jamon played that game correctly. Neopon didn't really do much wrong. I think he just lost that game. I think Jamon earned, he won that game rather than Neopon doing anything to lose it. I do think that when they look back at it, some of the goals that they scored there were just really, really, really good goals. And I do feel like that Jamon just kind of figured out that puzzle that Neopon was to him in the first game that they played. So yeah, I mean, it's probably a deserved winner, I think, all in. But you couldn't have said anything about Neopon either. What a player! I'm sure he'll be back again with the talent that he has. He's still young as well. Yeah, it's just, I'm happy for Jamon though. I mean, he has been, he has been thereabouts, as you said, Harry, and he's so young that it's nice to kind of see him rewarded with that. But his gameplay as well, I think, is slightly different to other players, so that's going to be something to look out for as he progresses in and goes into the World Finals. He'll be dangerous that way.
Indeed he will. A moment to talk about Neopon. Suis, of course, was undefeated throughout the group stages, 2 wins and a draw. That goal by Kai Havertz turning Jamon completely the wrong way. I mean, 21 years of age himself, Neopon. He's not exactly a veteran.
Yeah.
I think moving forward, he's going to be one to watch for sure.
Yeah, and he definitely gave us probably the moments of the day as well, with the goals and obviously scoring the penalty and missing the penalty.
Yeah,
and
scoring with David Raya.
Yeah, scoring with David Raya. He'll be able to take that with him. Yeah, I do feel slightly kind of sorry for him in that he didn't just push through there, but he'll be back.
Yeah,
I think he'll be back. I definitely think he'll be back. He's so good. I mean, some of his play today was just next level. Some of the best goals I've seen. Simple goals, but just the basics mastered to a really good degree.
But this was the goal, Barry, that sent him packing, sadly. This bit of brilliance. As you said, patient wing play by Jamon, and then clinical finishing by the 2 substitutes, Moreno and Gyökeres. See the full-time whistle go to Jamon, our mobile champion of Arsenal Football Club 2026. He will represent Giselle, the Gunners, at the World Finals this year. What a performance by this young man.